next guest was a modeling superstar in the 70s and 80s, and she's been a familiar face in movies and on television ever since. But the past couple of years have been challenging for Cristina Ferrare. She has fought cancer, and she lost her mom after a long battle with Alzheimer's. Now, Cristina is making it her mission to help improve your brain health with her new cookbook, Food for Thought. So Cristina, come on out. You know, you do the runway beautifully.
Oh, you know, it's been years, and I always worried about tripping, so thank gosh.
Oh my
I didn't do it
goodness.
this time.
Well, first of all, you look
nice.
wonderful. You look
Thank
healthy, actually.
I am healthy. I am healthy.
How are you doing after
Yeah.
this cancer diagnosis?
I'm doing super well. I'm in remission, so I'm glad to hear that. I had a stem cell replacement, and I'm doing really well. So thank you, God, in remission.
Let me just get everyone on the same page. So you had a diagnosis of multiple myeloma, which is a bone marrow ailment. There's no cure, but there are very effective treatments. And you mentioned you had one, which is a stem cell transplant.
Yes, I was diagnosed in 2016 with multiple myeloma, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is serious. I thought.
You know, I can imagine the feeling at the moment they use that word cancer.
Well, you know, Dr. Arthur, which is really strange. You think when you get a diagnosis of you know, you have cancer, you're going to panic, and all of a sudden you think, oh my God, your life is over. I don't know what happened. I did not panic. I did not feel sorry for myself. I did not, and I wasn't scared. And my attitude was, okay, what is it, and how do we deal with it?
So this bone marrow transplant, which is,
well, thank you.
Please
Yeah.
applaud you because you were brave in the face of this. But this bone marrow transplant forces you to essentially reboot your body.
Yes, it did. I knew instinctively. The first thing the doctors told me was to stay off the internet, of course, which I didn't do. I went right to the internet, and I read about it, and it said you have 2 to 5 years to live, and I said, no, this is not working for me. So instinctively, I said, I'm going to look up stem cells, and I don't know why, and I did. And I said to the doctor, we're going to cut to the chase. We're not going to do all this stuff. I'm going to have a stem cell. You know, Tom Brokaw has multiple myeloma.
He's been on the show.
Yes, and I've known him for a lot of years. So I called him and I said, Tom, I have multiple myeloma. And his words were, well, kiddo, you know, if you're going to have a cancer, this is the best one to have because they've made the most inroads as far as finding a cure, and it's manageable. You'll be able to live a very long life, and I've known people through my support group that are 20, 25 years out. So. Yeah. I'll probably die of old age.
I hope.
Or, you know, before multiple myeloma.
I don't know if people know what this is, but you get chemotherapy, they basically kill off your bone marrow.
Right.
And then you replace the now dead or cancerous cells with healthy ones. So whoever gave the bone marrow to you is basically you.
It was me. I was my own donor.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they find that if you are able to manufacture your own stem cells, you have a better chance of a longer recovery time. So I opted to use me.
And how do you build your immune system back up after the transplant? How do you get it back to recovery range?
My doctors were really shocked at how well and how quickly I recovered from it, and I believe it's because of the way that I always ate. I was always very skeptical about the pesticides, chemicals, eating organic. And my doctors, I was supposed to be in the hospital for almost a month. I was there a little less than 2 weeks, and I was home. And they said it was because the way that I ate, that it helped my body to heal much faster.
And while you're struggling for your life, your mom has Alzheimer's.
Yes, my mom has suffered from Alzheimer's for about 8 years. She passed away 2 years ago. And it's one of my missions in life. I'm working with Maria Shriver on this new book, Food for Thought. You know, Maria's in the forefront of finding a cure for Alzheimer's disease. Her father, Sergeant Shriver, passed from the disease. So I'm working with her in the Women's Alzheimer's Movement, and part of the proceeds of Food for Thought are going to go to the Women's Alzheimer's Movement.
Good for you.
And that's something, I have 2 passions now, beside, of course, my family, there's 3, is multiple myeloma and Alzheimer's disease. So this is what I'm doing now. This is my mission in life.
Well, what you're really, really good at, I think, is giving us tools to help with both these issues. So up next, Christina shows us a recipe from her new book that's so darn fun to make. Your kids and grandkids will want to help you out. That's how good it is. Trust me.
Fun.
This is worth it. Stick around.
It's fun.
We are back with Cristina Ferrare, who has a new cookbook, Food for Thought. It's all about food that can improve the health of our minds and our bodies. I love your body healing salad in the book.
Yes.
So it's a cute idea. It makes sense. Moms, grandmas can make this with the kids.
Yes.
Teach them about the body.
Yes. So we're going to start at the top of the body. This is the brain. We should be eating a lot of walnuts. These are anti-inflammatory. As you can see, there's a left and right hemisphere, and it looks just like the brain. The next thing, you're going to love this one. Did you ever cut open a carrot? Yeah. And if you look really carefully at it, you can actually see the pupil and the iris of the eye. So what do carrots have? They have beta carotene and vitamin A, and they're good for the eye. Did any of you know this?
Never.
Anybody? Did you ever look at it and see?
We have the smartest audience in television. So they know about carrots, but they didn't do the anatomy lesson.
Yes.
This is what I did. Like, I'm a heart surgeon. I didn't think about the tomato for the heart.
You cut the tomato in half, and there's actually the chamber of the heart. Look at that. And this has lycopene in it, and it's good for your heart. It's also very anti-inflammatory, and it's full of vitamins that you need. Also anti-inflammatory. And the reason why I keep saying that is your health, all health begins in the gut. So it's your gut first, then your heart, and then your brain. You have to feed all three parts of those body parts for ultimate health.
You have ginger for the stomach.
This is for your tummy. Do you ever have a tummy ache or you are nauseous? This is a great thing for you to eat. Ginger is good for your tummy. This I love is your pancreas. I mean, there's the pancreas. This is a sweet potato. It actually looks like your pancreas.
And why do you have an avocado here?
Now, I love this. This is my favorite. This is an avocado, and it's shaped like your uterus. Well, if you're a woman, it's a uterus.
Yes.
Your uterus. And it has a seed. Come on, it has a seed in it. So this feeds all the parts, and it also has all of the good fats in it that you should be eating. I eat a small avocado every day. This is the grapes and or figs, which are low-hanging fruits. This is for the testes or testicles. Now, wait, now men have, now there's testicular cancer, prostate cancer. These are all the things that grapes have resveratrol in it, which is anti-inflammatory as well. And you should be having that because it lowers your LDLs and lowers your cholesterol. And what does that do? It helps your heart.
And our bones are like celery?
Celery, and they have silicon in them, and you should be eating that as well because it's hard to come by naturally. You'll have to take supplements, but you should be eating this. And so
I like this.
Yeah, this is. Now, you should. There you go. There's your body. Okay.
And you can just throw them together.
Yes.
And make a salad.
Now, what I did is I took all of those elements that you had there, and I have there, and I added arugula and some spinach. Everything is organic. Look how beautiful.
And then the dressing itself, this is spectacular as well, pretty straightforward.
Yes, this is from the book, and I have other dressings in the book, but this is the citrus Asian marinade, which we're going to pour over the salad. And we'll do maybe about 5 or 6 tablespoons. There you go.
There we go. You don't have to serve it. Just look at this, and you tell me if the family won't dive into this. Now, I've done all this to address the healthy part of the show, but it's something that's a secret that everybody who's going to enjoy. It has to do with dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate
is actually good for you. For you chocolate turtle apple lovers, what do you got for us?
Well, a lot of people think you can't eat desserts. I have a whole dessert section in the book, eliminating all the sugar. I sweeten everything with maple syrup and stevia, which is a healthy sweetener. And what we did here, your kids can help you too, or you could just do it yourself. These are green apples. I made them nice and chilled. And you stick a little stick in there, and then you melt your chocolate, your dark chocolate, which is very good. I eat a piece of dark chocolate every night.
Look at this, guys.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And then when we're done.
What part of the body is the chocolate, you think?
Oh, all parts of your body loves it. Yeah, your heart especially. Okay, so then you can decorate it any way you want. You can have your kids come in and do it. And then you put them in the refrigerator. And what I love about it is I made a whole bunch for New Year's Eve. Oh, he's going in. Oh, you guys get to eat some.
You keep talking over there. You got work to do.
For New Year's Eve, you just put it in the freezer, and then you can have your dessert. So you don't forget you can have dessert. And I guess we're going to everybody. You know what? You're all going to get chocolate-covered apples.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys.
You like it? Yeah.
You can get all these recipes. You like these things?
Every day.
Yes.
You get all these recipes at DrOz.com. Christina's new book is called Food for Thought. It's available now, and a portion of all the proceeds will go to the Women's Alzheimer Movement. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new videos to live the good life.